Welcome everyone to a new video. After this series of interviews to the top 25 players in Europe who qualified for Worlds, today we have a very special guest. So join me in giving a warm welcome to Beelzeboy, the winner of a World
Hello.
Championship in August. Welcome.
Hi, C. Leonardo. Should I call you C. Leonardo or do
Yeah,
you
see
prefer
Leonardo, Leo,
oh,
see Leo.
Leo? I'll
It's
call you
fine.
Leo.
That's great. That's great. So first question I need to ask: Has the feeling sunk in yet? So how do you feel after 3 weeks?
Uh, I feel really good, but if you ask me if the feeling has sunk in yet, I would still say no, even though it has been almost a month already, about half a month. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for all the love that people have given me. Um, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm seeing that you started streaming. I don't know if you were streaming before as well, uh,
Uh,
or just started recently.
No, so I wanted to do a recap stream of my Worlds run, and after that, after how the stream went, I wanted to do more of it. So I just yeah, I stream almost regularly now
Okay,
on Twitch. Yeah,
nice. So are you planning on just keeping on making content for the next season?
maybe as long as I enjoy doing it, I'll continue doing so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, seems sounds like a good plan. But I also trust you might want to just take a little break from the game. Uh, I don't know, or are you already thinking about just attending next qualifiers or just building for practice tournaments?
Um, I think maybe taking a break would be a good idea, but at least for now I am enjoying continuing playing the game. So I think I there's still time for me to take that break. I'll continue playing in practice tournaments and maybe streaming and you know playing
Okay.
GBL.
Yeah, that's definitely a good answer. That's a good answer. So one thing I wanted to talk about with you is that okay, so you're coming from India, so you're coming from a region that do not host live regional like in North America or South America or in Europe. So you basically had uh, for India two different remote qualifier. Correct me if I'm wrong. And also, I think the Japan and South Korea region has a couple. But yeah, so you attended the second qualifier when you got the third place. Uh, yeah, with Golisapod, Regular Swampert, Carbink, Medichan, Mandibas, and Talonflame. I must say, I do remember you were playing in GBL, Medicham, and Carbink and at some point. So yeah, maybe you were
Yeah.
preparing for just to get more confidence with some particular lines.
Yeah, so I can I can first talk more about the format, maybe how
Yeah,
the
sure.
Indian qualifying the qualifying path is for people in India. So and for most of APAC, the APAC most of the APAC region is divided into different parts. Like for example, Thailand has its own qualifying circuit. India has one, and Hong Kong and a few other places combined have one. And then there's also Japan and Indonesia and South Korea. So for India, how it goes is you register for the qualifiers, and then they then they divide you into two groups. One set plays in the first qualifiers, and the second set plays in the second qualifiers. And then I believe top 16 from each qualifier move on to the playoffs. Like the 32 play in the playoffs in a double elimination format, and from there on, like the top four get the world's invite, and the winner gets the invite plus the travel award. So yeah, like I got into the second regional qualifier, and which arguably was the harder one because it had Master Meet, Nava Empire, um I don't know, a lot of like good players. There were like I don't know if they qualified, but yeah, the second qualifiers was I think the tougher one. And I really liked like carving Medicham for some reason. I'm not sure what exactly led me to carving and Medicham, but like once I really like Medicham like in general, and I wanted to make it work. And I thought that carving and Medicham together like cover each other's weaknesses really well. Like carving is weak to like Claude Sire and like other fighting types like Annihilate, and Medicham with Psycho Cut and Ice Punch does fine there, like fine enough there. So I really wanted to try out these two, and yeah, so I played with these in GBL and also in the qualifiers. And once I qualified for the playoffs. I played it there as well. So my playoffs didn't go like well at all. I think I went 1-2 in the playoffs, but yeah, somehow I came in third in the qualifiers with them.
Okay. So, and I guess you were using Medicine with Psycho Cut, Ice Punch, and Dynamic Punch.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad at all considering that against Mandibas you have a very good pacing, and you have some nice win conditions now with Psycho Cut, and Dynamic Punch helps a lot against uh, all the Pokemon that suffer from fighting types, and there are a lot of them.
yeah. So, like, like I mean, man, saying that like Mandivas is a good like playable matchup would also be tough, but at least you can like chip the Mandivas with ice punches, and if you have some energy lead, you can play around a bit. Like it's not
Yeah.
like totally helpless, and also like Medicham carving also shut down Lapras, which I mean Lapras has play versus both, but also generally Carving and Medicham have good matchups versus Lapras, which
Yeah.
was very common at the time and has been common like even at World. So that was a good thing for going for both of them. And also Medicham beats Credilly, Guzzlord, um, Pangoro, which was like sort of common at the if you see the graphic, like it is top 5 usage somehow. I am not sure how, but yeah, Pangoro was like I faced a lot of Pangoro, and it was kind of good. Like because Medicham doesn't have fast move pressure versus it, but still like it's a dominant matchup for Medicham, so it was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, definitely. You don't need to bait at all. You just can go
Yeah, yeah,
straight
yeah.
Dynamic Punch. And I'm seeing
Even
some
if they
crazy
attack you.
stuff as well. Yeah, because I see a Toxic Rogue and a Gardevoir. And yeah, from Harid
Oh,
244. Yeah, that's some very, very nice
oh wow.
team con. Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
is
you
a very
didn't face
special
it.
thing.
So didn't you
No,
face
thankfully
the
not.
player? Okay. Yeah, it would have been not so great. Also, maybe I guess like Shadow Dust Noir might have made you a little bit uncomfortable if you didn't pull Mandibas on it. I don't know if your goalie supported Shadow Claw at the time.
It had Shadow Claw.
Okay.
I think this regional was before the Fury Cutter buff, I think.
Okay.
Because I don't see like anything else that would have Fury Cutter. Yeah, I think this was before that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Last year at Worlds, I came in fourth, which
True. Yeah. So they gave
I
you
which gave
the
me
Okay.
gave me the world's invite, and I was playing this regional for the travel award. And like for the travel award, you have to come in first. So for the qualifiers, I came in second. For the qualifiers, I came in third, and then for the playoffs, I have to come
Tough
in
love to
first
you.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I went like
You did
one
want
two
to.
or like
Yeah.
2-2. So and Master Mihir won the whole thing, so he got the travel award.
Okay, so
And
he got first on the qualifying and first on the playoffs. Very dominant
yes,
performance.
yes,
But
and
still,
he brought
still he
Basti.
didn't win.
I
He didn't win worlds at the end.
True, true. I mean, yeah, it was his first world's like appearance as well.
Okay, so
Okay.
a very strong performance overall for India. So definitely
Yeah.
you and Mastemi here represented your country brilliantly, I'd say. And okay, so since you had got an invite from the previous Worlds edition, yeah, you you were already there, and I was having a look at your run. So you started from round two. Uh,
Yeah.
as if you needed to start from round two. Probably you would have won the whole thing even if you started from round one. But yeah, the seeding is weird sometimes. Uh, so yeah, Tony Junior. Tony Junior is a player who used to play a lot of grassroots, and I saw somewhere here and there on some regionals. But yeah, he still have to put a very good performance in play Pokemon. And you want? Do you happen to remember more or less how these games went between Tony Junior and then with Nighttime Clasher?
Um. Uh. No, I have Nighttime Clasher's team. I remember Nighttime Clasher's team a bit. He had Air Slash Mandibas. Like I can just look it up with real quick. But like overall, I have like it has been so long, so I don't like remember the game how the games went very well. But at least versus Nighttime, they were like very like 1 HP, sort of like very close games. uh versus Tony Junior, I think one of my Pokemon were like was like safe, and I think I utilized that one to win.
Okay. So actually, yeah, so very, very close games with Nighttime Clasher. Despite you winning 2-0, they were just a matter of very few HP every time. And we are going to the, yeah, so against Danny Booth, which was your first streamed game. So we can just dive into that and you can explain a little bit uh, the team comp. And well, I haven't asked you. Okay, so we need to talk about Steelix a little bit because um, I had a team with Steelix until 3 days before the tournament, and I decided to completely revolutionize the team, and it didn't go well for me.
Hmm.
But I think that looking at everyone else's team, the Steelix would have been a great choice to insist
Mhm.
with. And I'm curious about the shadow version because I was a fan of a regular version instead. So would you talk me through that?
Oh, I ran Shadow because I've never actually ran or like built a good IV regular one. So I just,
Okay,
I trusted
makes
my
sense.
Shadow, and like the Shadow Thunderfang plus Psychic Fangs combination is very good versus like Mandibas and
Yeah,
all the
Lapras.
water
Uh,
types. Yeah, like
yeah,
Lapras is going to two shot you anyway. So like I think you get two shot by Lapras anyway,
yeah,
even if you're non-shadow. So
yeah.
like if you're getting two shot anyway, so wouldn't you rather like KO them faster? So that, and then like Moltres, it's fine versus Tinkatan. It's very good versus Deden and Golisopod, and even surprisingly, even versus Cradily, where Cradily has to, if it wants to win the zeros, it has to go Rock Tomb, Grass Knot, Grass Knot. I think, because two grass knots don't KO the Steelix, which we will see in a later game versus, which we might see in a later game versus Pato.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he goes rock to him in the first. Yeah, at
yeah,
some point.
and also like ape is, if ape in the zeros, like if you say swap Steelix, for example, if you don't expect them to have a ground in the back, if you save swap Steelix and they come in with a fighter, it's not so bad. So yeah, I
Yeah,
like Steelix.
you have the chance to land the psychic fangs before he throws a move, so you can dictate
Yeah,
the outcome of
exactly.
the outcome of the matchup if they decide to let it go. Then you can just shield yourself and flip it.
Right.
Yeah. And what about the other picks? Because Shot Annihilate was a very risky pick overall. I don't think you used it much, at least not in the streamed games, because everyone had at least one ghost plus another couple of nice answers. But maybe just to put some extra pressure on Credily or Lapras. So what was your reasoning
Uh,
for Annihilate?
yeah. So yeah, like everyone like air slash mandibles was kind of common. Corsola was like very much common. Uh like going into the tournament, like in the practice tournaments and all, like Dusclops was the premier ghost type. Like if you go by the usage, but I think at Worlds, it was Corsola that was the most like popular ghost type. So yeah, Annihilate always had like good checks in opposing teams, but also the thing is that like for example Tinkaton or Cradily or Lapras or even like Fury Cutter Gold Support, those are like fine matchups for Annihilate, and sometimes like you can force switch through Annihilate if it doesn't land on the like air slash or air slash mandibles or like the ghost type. So yeah, I think even though it is sometimes hard to bring it, it it definitely has had utility, and I think it is good bench pressure as well. Like and someone would like generally tend to avoid using something like Cradily lead with I don't know, Fortress in the back.
Yeah. Okay, so the stage is yours. Bad lead for you, of course.
Yeah, I go in Marowak. They shield because if I land the move, I can flip switch. I know shield because I know I survive and get to another bone club. And
Yeah.
here he CMPs maybe expecting to win CMP and not take any damage, but yeah, I win CMP and I get some energy.
Yeah, and you baited the Quagsire out basically. So
Yes,
so now your
yeah,
Tinkerton has
and
a better
now my
matchup.
thing gets debuffed. So now like yeah, my thing gets debuffed, and I don't throw the play rough because I know I want farm on Moltres to have any
Yeah,
shot at beating the. So now I just like shield one's farm all the way down
yeah,
because their timer isn't up. Yeah, I have to throw fly because like if I brave word, they might just like bulldoze fairy wind me down.
yeah. You have too much energy, so I think you might be able to
Yeah,
win this.
but it's still like 50-50, like a bait call if they, yeah, he play roughs. I guess
Yeah,
even if
yeah. You would have won CMP, right?
I would have won CMP, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I guess it was not a bait call, but
yeah,
yeah, still like yeah, with that bad lead, Marowak put in a lot of work, I think.
yeah. And yeah, the only way he could have won this is probably if he had that Golai support in the back for your Marowak, because they could have unleashed a lot of energy onto your Moltres
Yeah,
after keeping the switch.
yeah. So I was thinking that like it is sort of unlikely for them to bring Marowak just because I have like they have better picks is what my reasoning was like, and
Mm.
also like even if they have Marowak, it's like they don't do like fast move pressure versus they don't have fast move pressure versus the Marowak, so at least I can get shields down maybe. So yeah, that's why I swapped Marowak, and yeah, they didn't have goalie support, but now they do in the league.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of makes sense because they saw that you were not so great against goalie support lead in the first game because
Yeah,
goalie support can win the ones and the twos against Moltres and it's a solid matchup
it
against
does,
Marowak
yeah.
as well. And you have
So
Lapras, which
now,
is a decent pick against it.
yeah. So yeah, once again, like Lapras doesn't beat goalie support, but it can hang with it. So
Yeah.
now I yeah chip the Corsola with Ice Beam and swap to Tink because I have to bait out the Quag.
Okay. So the reasoning for you shielding the goalie support is that, sorry, shielding the Lapras in the lead against goalie support is that you didn't have fast move pressure against goalie support other than Lapras, so
Yeah,
you wanted just to take it out.
yeah,
Yeah. And we saw here that Tinkerton actually hasn't a bad matchup at all against Quagsire.
yeah.
Uh,
It's like
yeah.
fine. Even Marowak is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now
now
you
I have
doubled up here.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So it was a clean win. And after that, you progress to what I believe is okay. It's already winner finals of your group.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was semi finals. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So we are on to the
yeah.
next.
This was on day two, and like this
Yeah.
was versus Arrow, and it was like one of the tougher matches. Like we have somewhat similar teams,
Yeah.
and
Felix, Marowak, Moltres.
his Scizor has, as we discussed earlier, like his Scizor has play versus my entire team, and add to that we are both running like Marowak and Steelix, and with Marowak and Steelix it can get kind of RPS. So yeah, we have to like we both of us have Moltres. His his other steel Scizor, mine is Stink. His water types are Golisopod and Blastoise. I have Lapras and Annihilate. Everything else is the same, I think.
Yeah. So your
Yeah,
Annihilate seems pretty solid overall.
yeah. Annihilate has play versus everything, especially because he is running Fury Cutter. Even though he has like fast move pressure on Annihilate doesn't do so well against like fast move pressure mons, right? Like Marowak, even though it's even though like Annihilate can two shield through it, you come out with like 10% health in twos. And yeah, so like it's like it's almost neutralized. So yeah, like his Marowak, Scizor, and also Gold Support is like even though you resist the Fury Cutters, you outpace the Annihilate, and you don't really need more than an Aqua Jet to KO in the twos. So yeah, like if
Yeah.
they save shields for Goal Support for their versus the Annihilate, it would definitely be like useful for them.
Yeah. But overall, I can see, yeah, your Annihilate and your Moltres together, paired together, are very good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Moltres has play versus everything. Just has to
to
avoid
avoid the
the
Steelix.
yeah. Even Blastoise is not a terrible matchup.
Yeah, yeah, because you can leave one Hydro and even Fly hurts. So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. And okay, so let's get into the first game of them. Okay, that's the slow swap. That gives you an advantage.
yeah. Yeah. Let's Steelix into
What happened?
Marowak. Yeah,
Let's reduce the quality a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, and you leave this, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you decide to let it go. I'm
Now
interested
I can't.
to know why, because you wanted to do counter down and having a lot of energy.
Yeah, because I know that Fury Cutters are not gonna do all that much to
Yeah.
uh annihilate, and like I can shield one's farm all the way down with it. My only, like, as we will see later, like once this matchup plays out, I do something that I am not sure if that was the right play, but also I'm not sure if that was the wrong play either.
Okay, we will talk about it later. But
Yeah,
yeah, this is this is definitely nice because you are trading one shield for 12 counters,
yeah.
which is a very good bargain. And he's staying in. He's staying in.
I
I don't
got
know if
like
I would have done that.
eight. I think I got nine counters.
Probably 10 because now you are 11 and you have 12
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. So here,
yeah, you have a lot of energy, so you can throw
yeah,
whatever you want. Even if you throw Rage Fist, you have enough juice to shield and counter down.
yeah. I bait the Moltres because I think that he will get to a fly regardless. Like even if I
Okay, and
um
you save the energy. Yeah, uh, this is hard because I know that you want to win CMP in the end, but maybe if you did a couple of more counters and the Rage Fist, he would have shielded, and then it would have been in crunch range for Steelix.
oh,
So
so he
it's hard to decide.
um actually, like yeah, like I wanted to bank the Rage Fist because I would win CMP anyway,
Yeah,
and this way he like gets less farm. I think I don't think it matters. Like he just gets like one less turn, I think, but still, like I know I would win CMP, and he knows that as well. So he throws before my crunch, so I wouldn't have
yeah.
been able to, like, even if
Ah,
I
okay,
stayed in.
okay. So, do you think that the match was overall unwinnable?
Um. So one thing is that I could have thrown the ice punch on his Moltres, but I feel like he still, without the counter boost, like without the Rage Fist boost, I think he
Yeah,
still counters me down. Like he still Sucker Punch plus um, Mud slaps me down if I don't get the Rage Fist boost. So I'm not
yeah.
sure. So like this Annihilate, I hadn't had much practice playing with, like, just because I didn't bring it to many games in general, like, and this particular Annihilate, like, I got at uh like a night the night before, like Friday, like I got this on Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you thinking now? If you remember.
um I don't remember what uh happened, but like what I was thinking was that, like, it was what I imagine I must have been thinking was like it was sort of RPS, but like, but the strategy of two shield annihilate is still not bad. I think it's still fine.
Okay, and then the recording went out for a bit, and we are okay. And we're seeing this, which is elite scenario, I guess. So
Yeah,
Tinkaton against Caesar is not this bad. You
this
decided to
is,
drop the
yeah.
Annihilate.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe, yeah, maybe because, like, I think that my reasoning for, I don't remember now, like, what my reasoning was. I can only imagine, but like, I think the reason I dropped it was because even though he doesn't have like direct answers to Annihilate, he has ones that generally beat it in Gul Support and Marowak. and I was thinking that I have to be like better versus Colisopod. So like everything on my team is fine versus it, I think.
Mm.
And
And I
oh,
guess you
one more
really
reasoning.
okay. No, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
All good. I was just saying that one more reasoning for, I remember something now, that one more reasoning for leading Tink rather than Steelix is, if for example he leads Marowak again, at least Tink can, like in like later matchups, like when it has energy, when shields are
Yeah,
down, maybe I can at least do some damage to it rather than like Steelix being totally walled.
yeah. And I suppose you really weren't expecting his steals now because of how strong your Annihilate was. And yeah, so definitely you were expecting him to get some coverage from Annihilate.
Yeah,
And so that's why your backline was kind of weakish to Steelix. And
yeah,
yeah, it looks like he actually brought Steelix.
yeah. He did, and he dropped the Marowak. You can never expect lines from you. You never know what to expect from Arrow, I think.
Yeah. And in general, from most of players now in this circuit, they have become bolder and bolder in the line choosing.
Yeah. Here, um, I shield because I need to get shields down if he
Yeah,
has Celix or Marowak in the back. But he does something which is even more like hard for me, because he farms me all the way down shields once, the Brave Bird, and yeah,
yeah. Maybe he was calling the Annihilate and he wanted to be a little bit healthier
yeah,
and not
yeah,
to get counted down.
yeah, yeah. He throws the
Even
crunch here.
now, it's a race to. Okay.
Yeah, I catch the Night Slash on, and
Oh
now
yeah,
it's.
yeah. That's the moment where the game doesn't update for Arrow, but I
Oh,
don't.
does it? I think like it's just uh like whenever your mon faints, like I think it takes a few seconds for the game to,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like load, because even if the game didn't update, it's not like he lost any Thunderfangs, right? If my switch was like, if my
Oh
switch
no.
came up earlier than him, then I would have gotten like he would have lost Thunderfangs, but I don't think he lost any Thunderfangs.
This Arrow was supposed to send Caesar immediately because I mean, on his perspective, Caesar is still alive. Arrow was supposed to send Caesar immediately, and yeah, but even if he got to the Psychic Fangs, you would have survived. I don't know because two Thunder Fangs and one Psychic Fang
Probably
would have been
not.
close. Would have been close. Hmm, I don't know,
Yeah.
but this is not rematchable in any case. These are fringe situations where it's no one's fault.
I think his best one so far has been his Golisopod.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Um, this is very tough. I don't remember
So,
what I run for game three anymore, but
well, if it's running
hmm.
Elizabeth so much, you really want to use Tinkerton again. Uh, but it's hard to make it work
So
when he has at least two good answers.
I think game three I lead Moltres and he leads Golisopod, but I'm not sure. Oh, I
Okay,
lead
now you lead.
Lapras.
Okay,
So this
which
plays
is
out. This is similar to how I played versus Danny Booz, I think,
oh yeah, yes. They say
where
yeah,
like
yeah.
I have to. Oh, but this time
Okay.
I catch. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Here, even though I caught the move, I was like, oh no, I have thrown the game, because I was expecting Steelix in the back, but he had Marowak.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and
Because
then
like if
you
Steelix, if he
yeah. You display some relief uh, when you see that it's not Steelix.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
mean, yeah,
would you
we,
do it again? Because it was a
uh,
very risky play, just catching the X's.
um, I think if I like think about it, if for example I don't catch, I would have to shield the Lapras, right? Because if I don't no shield, the goal spot would get to another move on something else.
Mm.
So I think hmm, I think it would play out differently, but then again it would be like more neutral. Like it wouldn't just be Marowak into Moltres because he would have a shield advantage.
Yeah,
Like if I shield the Lapras, he no shield says well support maybe comes in with Moltres. I throw a Sparkling Aria, then I come in Ape uh, because like the chipped Moltres, then I can counter down, and even if he has Steelix in the back, I can like ramp up with Rage Fist.
yeah.
So I think yeah, it would have played out differently if I didn't catch the Exeter. But since he doesn't have Steelix in the back, like yeah, the catch on the Exeter and then Marowak in the back was
And
very
you knew
tough
you
for
had
him.
won. At this point,
Yeah,
you knew you had won the game. Yeah. Then you force Kulisapot to spend some energy, or you try to catch. In any case, that's very very dominant game three.
yeah. Again, like the Tinkaton has play versus everything. Even the Quagsire is, as we saw earlier, like it's fine. I think you win zeros because you live the two Aqua Tails
Yeah.
and
If you have a good
Bulldoze
rank.
plus. Yeah, yeah. I think
Mm.
yeah. I think most people have good ranking now. So like Bulldoze plus Play Rough come very close, or like with the debuff, it definitely KOs the Quagsire if they get
Yeah.
the Bulldoze debuff. So yeah, all those are fine matchups. Like although Corsola is although Corsola generally beats Stink, it's still fine. And same with Lapras, like not too terrible.
Yeah.
His Quag
Okay.
has
So
play versus everything in my team.
yeah. So he's clearly
And he
bringing.
yeah, he makes very like Ice Chris makes very nice calls. First he Brave Birds, then like uh yeah, he comes in Quag, but he has to shield. So that is fine. My Lapras is generally safe, so I like double shield it.
Yeah. And Sively Shield and Form Down have a lot of energy to
Yeah.
unleash. And they locked in. So you can just soak all the energy on this Tinkerton down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to throw double fly, so I CMP them. Because if they brave bird, I can always undercharge. But if they try to go for double fly, I can
Yeah.
deny their double fly. Yo, here also he
Okay. So
catches
he
again.
catches one after. Yeah. He catches one
Yeah,
after.
yeah, one yeah, he catches again, and like this I think might be the only time I got the bulldoze debuff, so I get less side wave damage, like less side waves.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made really nice calls. First he brave worded me and then like bulldozed me. He caught the bulldoze. But
And this
Lapras,
Lapras tanking with 1 HP
yeah.
was the win condition here.
I
Okay, that's great lead. And
yeah,
yeah, this say swap kind of puts you in a tricky spot because you don't have a direct answer to Quag.
yeah. I mean, yeah. But like once I have a shield, I am fine with no shielding because like they can't farm me down after a stone edge, and I can always throw. I can save the shields for power gems from the potential power gems from the
Yeah,
Corsula. Yeah,
yeah. And you have an
they try
alignment you
to farm.
want.
Yeah, like they try to farm fairy wind me down, but I get to do
Yeah,
sharpening
which was
iron. Now
crucial.
it's over. I don't think it was crucial because just because like even one sparkling area and having the shield advantage would be fine.
Okay, now, yeah, they give you the shield here as well,
Yeah,
and yeah. Okay, so good lead and being able to maintain the advantage by, yeah, by keeping switch, securing a shield advantage early on was definitely crucial. Yeah,
yeah,
he
definitely.
might have surrendered mid game already because he threw player off in the mirror. So maybe he was just
True,
expecting Moltres again, but why would you send Moltres? I guess a loaded Tinkaton. So
true, true.
maybe he had just surrendered at the point. Move. And okay, so one step forward, and then we have Rajev,
Yeah,
who has Steelix too.
yes. He also has Annihilate.
Annihilate,
And
Steelix, yeah.
so
One Ghost, one Dark Flyer, and one Fairy. So they have Credily and you have Marowak.
yeah. So like once again, like I think like just team comp wise, Harjif and Arrow were probably my hardest like team based on team comp and team comp based on team comp, but like those two were like the like probably the hardest
Yeah,
matchups because uh, I don't have a direct ape answer. I mean, everything again has play versus ape, but ape generally has positive matchups versus everything, and like my own ape would is very hard to bring just because he has Azu, Air slash Mandibas, and Dusclops. And if his like either of our apes, whichever gets the energy lead or wins CMP, would win that. So and even Steelix is like, I mean, yeah, Steelix is a good matchup, but still that Psychic Fangs thing, where they if they swap first, they can dictate the shielding scenarios.
yeah. Well, let's see, because I can see on your side a very strong Steelix.
Yeah, my Lapras is also has play versus everything, and so I try to play like ABB versus Annihilate,
Yeah, it makes
and
sense
here you
because
will
you had
see,
built a lot of energy with Marowak, so you can
yeah, I barely don't get to the yeah
yeah, that's unfortunate. But you have a lot of energy here. So
yeah. I mean, I have Azu waiting for me, but here I yeah
were you expecting at some point him to combo playing with Asu instead of getting
yeah
from down
you mean yeah. I mean I
here?
was like thinking that he might do that. I still have a shield, so it is fine. But I thought like either I get energy lead on Steelix or he tries to combo play me and I lock in my Steelix
Yeah.
into the Azu. So I
Mhm.
swapped to Steelix, but like the counter damage was a lot, which put me into two shadow punches range.
Yeah. Yeah, he combo plays. Azu is still super
Yeah.
healthy, and you're yeah. Okay, so this is okay if you manage to have double bone. Okay, no, you don't have double bone club.
Yeah, I think even debuffed, I don't know if double. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a shield, right? Right.
So if you manage to fire the second sparkling area off against Annihilate, that would have been
Oh
massive.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
so close. No mind, I play. Yeah, I played same two of the three.
Okay, and this time he's very weak to Tinkaton. Yeah.
Yeah, I should always bring Tink, even though he has like, I mean, Abe, Dusclops, and Steelix are fine versus it. Still, like, it's a it's safe.
Okay, he throws here,
Actually, I'm not
and
sure why I didn't bring it game one.
wow, it does a lot.
Yeah,
Okay, Bullet Seed crazily, which is even better against your Steelix.
yeah,
He's trying to farm you down here, but he's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, and you can soak.
yeah. He
Yeah, this bait
he double.
is nasty. Yeah,
Yeah, I shield two rock moves on ground and steel. Right
yeah,
here, here I throw the crunch, and it doesn't kill because it's double debuff. I was afraid he would swap Azu there and save the Cradily, but
okay, you're gonna
yeah,
survive this just by yeah,
yeah,
barely.
I knew I would survive it comfortably, and I knew he was like one away, so I can just like throw on good timing.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, like very nice call by him to bait twice.
Yeah,
Okay, the
also, I
first
mean,
bait, was fine, but like the second bait was like five head.
yeah,
Okay, I play the same team again. I think he waited. I'm not sure, or maybe it was just visual.
mm, I don't know. He went straight for the move,
Okay,
and this ice punch is really nice to see
yeah,
caught on Tinkaton. And
yeah,
people now might think that Felix is a Tinkaton counter, but not when Tinkaton has
yeah. It
seven
has so much.
fairy winds. Yeah,
Yeah. Here I like take the psychic fangs. He's dry, so I swap
yeah,
into Marowak, and he too doesn't get to his move barely. Like just as my Lapras didn't get to my the sparkling aria, like both of us
yeah.
don't get DRE.
He desynced timer too much, and this allowed you
Yeah,
to swap again Marowak and to deny Steelix energy.
yeah. Now,
Then again, yeah,
yeah. Now I can just double Bone Club and then swap to Steelix and like psychic fangs.
yeah, you're gonna tank one, and the switch time is not up yet.
Hmm.
This fucking Fangs barely will not care, but yeah, one
Yeah.
more Thunder Fang. Oh, and you
Yeah.
still have
Here I got.
a very healthy Tinkaton out of Shadow Punch
Yeah.
range.
I here. Yeah. Here I got denied one turn.